The back and forth between Wauwatosa police and a state lawmaker continues following protests over the weekend.
Yeah, those protests were outside Officer Joseph Mensah's girlfriend's house. Mensah is currently suspended following his involvement in 3 deadly shootings since 2015. Sean Gallagher attempts to clear up what happened.
A he said situation of what exactly happened outside of the home where Joseph Mensah was staying on Saturday night. The police department investigating the situation, or the representative who was there as everything unfolded. The integrity of both on the line. The scene outside of Joseph Mensah's girlfriend's home on Saturday was that of chaos. But when it comes to who started what, both sides point the finger at the other. The Wauwatosa Police Department say Officer Mensah tried to engage in a dialogue with protesters. But Representative David Bowen, who was with protesters that day, says otherwise.
He was irate. He was out of control. He was provoking people to engage in violence. That doesn't sound like the character of someone that is supposed to be an upstanding citizen, yet alone to display the conduct as an officer to uphold the law.
Representative Bowen had planned to meet with Wauwatosa Mayor Dennis McBride today to discuss what happened on Saturday.
The idea was to make sure that the mayor was hearing directly more than one side of the narrative, currently being shared by Officer Joseph Mensah, who has no credibility, and the Wauwatosa Police Department, who has co-signed his lies that he has pushed.
Mayor McBride canceled the meeting, telling me, quote, "On the advice of the city attorney, I canceled my meeting with Representative Bowen."
I definitely have my presumptions about if this could be done fairly, but this is clearly showing, especially with the pressure from right-wing Republican groups and figureheads to try to create this into a bigger issue.
Integrity is at the core of this argument. 2 sources we're supposed to trust with impunity are saying opposite things. Bowen, who was there as things unfolded, says Mensah was the aggressor. The Wauwatosa Police Department is investigating and say the facts do not support his comments. Who am I supposed to believe?
I would make sure that you reflect on the credibility that has been built up to this time. You have 70+ days of peaceful protesting by folks that have had it on their heart by God to change the system. And they have displayed behavior and conduct that shows that what was described and happening by Officer Mensah and the Wauwatosa Police Department has not been their track record.
However, Wauwatosa Police Officer Association President John Malotsky tells me, "I am very confident when this investigation is concluded, evidence will dispute Representative Bowen's claims." The Wauwatosa Police and Fire Commission has a special meeting on Friday to discuss possible action for Officer Joseph Mensah. Representative David Bowen tells me he'll be tuning in. In Wauwatosa, Sean Gallagher, TMJ4 News.